Welcome to the fourth chapter of the BlockDAG story. 3 keynotes ago, we set out with a bold idea, not to create another blockchain for speculation or noise, but to build one that works as it should. Fast, scalable, and transparent, and accessible to everybody. So let's look at how the vision evolved. The first keynote introduced the foundation, a protocol shaped by the community, not controlled by a handful of insiders. It set out to solve what many blockchains still struggle with: speed, fairness, and simplicity. That's when BlockDAG stopped being a concept and became a direction. The second keynote moved that direction into people's hands. The X1 application launched, letting everyone participate, learn, and earn without expensive hardware or technical friction. Momentum grew as real individuals across borders and backgrounds connected into one ecosystem, not through hype, but belief. Our third keynote turned this belief into validation. We completed comprehensive audits, expanded the development at scale, introduced new tools and features, and watched the community multiply into the millions. The world saw BlockDAG advancing day by day, not waiting for one day. And now, the fourth keynote is where everything converges. BlockDAG is no longer a prototype. It is a refined, tested, globally engaged network, preparing to go live. We've expanded the team, built smart contract tools, dashboards, nodes, and developed the frameworks, all hosted globally. Our hackathons have launched community initiatives and iterated in public with people who will use this network first. So welcome to the launch note. We're past the question of what BlockDAG is. The question now is how far and how fast it goes from here. February 10th, 2026 marks the end of our presale. Today, more than 3.5 million people use our X1 application across 140 countries. That's not just speculation. They're participating, learning the system, and contributing to our ecosystem before it even launches. The technology is keeping pace. In our testing, BlockDAG consistently processes over 1,400 transactions per second, and we're on target for 2,000 TPS at our mainnet launch. This isn't our potential, it's a measurable progress, which is accelerating every day. Most people look at blockchains and see code, servers, nodes, and complex architecture. BlockDAG shows that a network is defined not only by its technology, but by the community who power it. Around 230 development releases have refined the tools you use daily, with major achievements across the last 2 years and countless AMAs that have strengthened alignment and accountability. In 2024, we formed the core team and blueprint for a system that could scale, adapt, and grow with its community. The blockchain took shape. The DAG structure, EVM compatibility, and our consensus mechanism, alongside our Explorer and Faucet, so anyone could see and test the network. By September, the public testnet went live. It was in the community's hands in October. We shifted from building to refining, finalizing the roadmap, expanding the team, and adding meaningful upgrades, such as optimizations and contract and node visualization. By November, BlockDAG version 1.0 with nodes, consensus, Explorer, and Faucet was complete and Mainnet-ready. We have now validated and expanded with third-party audits and continuous improvements to the chain and Explorer, adding visual analytics and performance enhancements. Growth features have followed: the custom fee modules, flexible mining rewards, wallet interoperability, and stablecoin integration, and low-code IDE and launchpads, empowering both the developer and non-developer community. This has set the stage for native DeFi layer, swaps, lending, bridging, and genuine on-chain economic activity. The full feature suite returns to testnet for stress testing, proceeding to final audits, and then moves to mainnet. The X30 and X100 miners support is in active testing, while the mining protocol and staking platform for miners extend our network participation. The X1 app is being upgraded, and the Explorer gains robust user management and API management layers. The X10 customization gives operators more control, and ERC 3643 support opens asset tokenization pathways. The update to BlockDAG Remix improves the developer experience. The Explorer now adds native DEX smart contracts, visibility and governance, voting, framework formalities, and community decision-making. These are the major features we are focusing on now. If you open the interactive miner map, you'll see the network taking form from New York to Nairobi to Tokyo. And even before mainnet, BlockDAG behaves like a living system, learning, scaling, and adapting as more community members chime in. At the core is our hybrid DAG and proof-of-work architecture. The security and decentralization of proof-of-work combined with the parallel processing power of the DAG. Our testnet performance proves this design, with 20 million blocks transacted, 36,000 transactions, and 1,000 plus smart contracts have been processed with zero downtime, demonstrating real-world durability under genuine user load. Our on-chain utility is embedded at the protocol level. NFTs are stored directly within the DAG structure for permanence and verifiable ownership without extra storage layers. We support simulated Uniswap compatible liquidity operations so that developers can experiment safely ahead of our mainnet. Account abstraction enables seamless wallet and DApp interactions, removing user-facing friction and making the network intuitive for both newcomers and experts. We began with vigorous internal audits, deep code-based analytics, and automated fuzzing, static and dynamic scanning, and full integration stress testing. Every contract and module was examined, broken, repaired, and hardened. Then Hellborn conducted an independent line-by-line review with protocol validation and live attack simulations, aligning with our findings and further strengthening resilience. CertiK followed with a cryptographic and economic analysis that validated the architecture, contract logic, and infrastructure for consistency, security, and stability. The heart of BlockDAG is its community, with more than 3.5 million people across 140 countries and a growing network of mining devices all powering the system. Our X10 is a compact, energy efficient, and engineered for engagement. It's forming a real decentralized connection within the community. Our X10 units are already shipping worldwide as individuals unbox, and they're setting them up at home and taking their place as active participants in the network layer. One user told us that the X1 application made them feel part of this long before launch. When mainnet arrives, it won't feel new or confusing. It will feel like a continuation of what's begun. There's no cold start, just a natural step forward into learning the system to powering it. And let's be very clear, none of this exists without you. You didn't just join BlockDAG to build it. You stand at the edge of mainnet. That's the story we carry forward. A network built not by speculation, but by the millions of hands, voices, decisions, and contributions working together. Breaking into the real world takes more than just great technology. It takes recognition and credibility, proof that what you're building belongs on the world stage. And that's exactly what BlockDAG has done. We began with the UFC, one of the most watched sports on the planet, placing the BlockDAG logo beside champions in the octagon and reaching millions in the process, showcasing grit, precision, and resilience, qualities that define our team and community, becoming part of our brand essence. Then came BWT Alpine Formula One Grand Prix in Singapore. Engineering excellence, innovation, and pure speed. Seeing BlockDAG trackside at over 300 kilometers an hour was a real tangible global moment. The message was clear. BlockDAG belongs in the big leagues. We kept going with the Seattle Orcas in cricket, one of the fastest growing sports communities, and the Seattle Seawolves in rugby, the champions with a devoted fan base. Two sports, two cultures, but one message. BlockDAG travels, resonates, and connects. These partnerships weren't about slapping a logo on a wall. They were about stepping into arenas where trust is earned and standing alongside respective organizations to say we're building something worthy of the stage. Their impact was immediate. Search interest surged and new regions opened. Exchange conversations accelerated, and BlockDAG moved from the project to watch to a brand people started to recognize. This is the real-world adoption, presence, growth, and recognitions that drive the community that pushes BlockDAG into the spotlight. Now let's talk exchanges. We're proud to confirm upcoming listings with Mexi, LBank, Bitmart, and XT.com. These major global platforms with deep liquidity and established onboarding pipelines. Beyond that, we are in active NDA secured integration and rollout planning with 15 plus additional top-tier exchanges, 20 in total, coordinated for this period following our mainnet launch. These platforms aren't listing BDAG as a speculative token. They are supporting the network that is technically sound, scalable, and ready for global distribution. BlockDAG's token structure is designed for longevity. We're in the process of updating our token economics that will secure longevity for this project. Our BDAG structure supports long-term ecosystem growth with broad accessibility and sustainable network participation. So when does BlockDAG launch? On February the 10th, 2026, the pre-sale ends. 6 weeks later, Mainnet goes live. And that's when everything we've built, tools, miners, dashboards, and the protocol transitions from preparation to reality and operates in one connected living network. When Mainnet activates, our smart contracts lock, liquidity becomes active, and transactions move across the live network in real time. For years, blockchain promised accessibility, speed, and real-world usability, and many are still working towards this. We chose not to wait. We built the system that delivers it. That moment is not the finish line for us. It's the launch pad. From there, developers deploy at scale. Communities build real ownership tools and experiences, and businesses integrate into the network that grows with them instead of restricting them. BlockDAG becomes the foundation, and what's built on top will shape the next era of digital economies. The next milestone is Keynote 5, the listing note, where we reveal coordinated exchange listings, outline the rollout of liquidity across the markets, and give the first live demonstrations of BlockDAG operating in real production. That moment where everything accelerates, the developer ecosystem widens, the global miner map updates in real time, and the BlockDAG wallet evolves into a unified home for mining, staking, and transactions. A new chapter begins, one where anyone, anywhere can take part without barriers or complexity. The future isn't coming, it's already here, it's alive, and very soon it will be everywhere. We're ready, I know you're ready, so see you at Mainnet.